What's up, Spellslingers? Today we have some Boros M20 cards that I've been wanting to take a look at. My name is Blakeizen, and this is Boros Fliers. The first little guy that I want to take a look at here is Loyal Pegasus. He's a 2-1 for 1 white who is always a flyer, but he can't attack or block alone. I was really just trying to give this guy a shot. I really think he fits well with the whole Safara build. Since we don't have access to blue, we've got a lot less flyers to choose from, and this is just a pretty solid aggressive option. You can't play him on turn 1 most of the time, but on turn 2 behind a Sky Marcher Aspirant works out pretty well. Sky Marcher Aspirant here doesn't always have flying, but if you get 10 total permanents and get the City's Blessing, he does have flying, and then these two become very similar cards. Telmic right here is really good at shutting down that whole Nissa game plan of beating you down with their 3/3 land elementals. They still get their mana ramp from the Nissa static effect, but it does completely shut them down from being able to target Nissa. So Telmic's been good for a while. 2 white for a 2/3 flyer is just pretty good. He is a legendary though, so we can't really afford to run the 4th copy, but we do like to see him when we can. Now the main card that I've been wanting to play out of the uncommons in M20 was Sky Knight Vanguard. Yes, Risen Reef is absolutely bonkers, but me personally, I was drawn to this card when I was looking at the M20 spoilers. This is a red and a white, so a 2 CMC, 1/2 flyer, kind of whatever. However, whenever it attacks, it creates a 1/1 white soldier creature token that's tapped and attacking. But a quick aside, if you guys like deck techs and like the deck videos and the deck builds and things I've been doing so far, just show me some love and leave a sub down below. I'm always building with these kind of, offbeat, uncommon cards that nobody's really touching. So this card makes a whole board state all by himself. He's kind of like playing Legion Warboss. Except Legion Warboss has Mentor, is a little more threatening, but we definitely have access to that card in the sideboard if we want to play it. But anyways, Sky Knight Vanguard, flyer, 1/2, creates a 1/1 white soldier tapped and attacking. Really solid aggressive card. Really like it. He has made some games against that Simic Flash deck that's running around all over the place. So definitely be on the lookout for this one. I think it's a really, really solid card. Sky Knight Legionnaire is a 2/2 flying haster for 3. This is actually a common. Now this guy is a human knight, much like Sky Knight Vanguard, both human knights. So very relevant when we're talking about History of Benalia being on board. This one's just a flying haster. You could flex this out a little bit, but I wanted to run some as many Boros Flyers as I could to try to be able to cast the Safara. So really like this guy, honestly, and he really, sometimes stuff will happen and he can turn on your Loyal Pegasus a lot easier, so easy to play. To Feather the Redeemed, this is just a 3/4 flyer for 3. We're playing 2 Unbreakable formation. This card is super good at handling a board stall scenario. When you're up against another deck and you both are starting to get more and more dudes on board, and nobody really wants to attack at each other, this guy gives you a free attack. It makes all your creatures indestructible and gain vigilance and get a +1/+1 counter on all of them, if you cast it on your main phase. If you want to use this in response to a board clear like Kaya's Wrath or Flame Sweep or something like that, you can use this on your opponent's phases. It's an instant, so you can get that value on your opponent's turn. You don't get the vigilance and the +1/+1 counters, but giving the whole board indestructible is honestly very, very powerful. We are running 4 History of Benalia, of course. If you've never seen this card before, you essentially make 2 different 2/2 white knight creature tokens with vigilance. And on the 3rd turn from Benalia, all the knights you control gain +2/+1. So pretty cool effect when you have some evasive creatures like the Sky Knight Vanguard and the Sky Knight Legionnaire, flying over the opponent for a bunch of free damage. Aurelia Exemplar of Justice helps out that flying over free damage game plan that we've got going on. She's a 2/5, which is a really stout body for a lot of decks to deal with. She's flying. She has Mentor attached. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, she can buff anything for +2/+0. If it's red, it gains Trample, and if it's white, it gains Vigilance. So any of our red-white creatures will gain Trample and Vigilance, +2/+0. Pretty nice effect. You can use her to buff herself to mentor larger targets as well. Don't forget about that play. Conclave Tribunal is really good at just running out our cheap costed cards and then getting that board state and also getting a removal out of it on the same turn. So just all round solid card. And Safara was one of the other cards I was really looking at. in the M20 set as far as Flyers go. She's a little costed. She costs 7 for a 7/7 flying lifelink creature. However, you can tap 4 untapped creatures you control and pay 1 white rather than pay her mana cost. So, we could tap 4 Loyal Pegasus and tap a white mana, and we could cast Sephara out of our hand. Now, she's got the Sword Belt. I don't know if you guys ever played any Marvel vs. Capcom, but that damn move was absolutely bonkers. So this is one of the cooler arts that I've seen. So her ability to give other creatures you control with flying indestructible, really good at just closing out a game. I'm going to be honest, though. I've played a lot of games, and the only time that I've even seen Sephara was the time that I got absolutely flooded by Settle the Wreckage. So do with that what you will. Temple of Triumph, also another M20 land making an appearance here. It's one of the Scry lands, super, super valuable. Loving the Scry land so far. Gives us 2 more red sources without having to play mountains to screw up our, Tomix and our History of Benalia and things like that. But really, really solid land, and I think these Scry lands are going to be everywhere for a good while. Now, I've changed the sideboard a little bit from the games that I play here. Coming up next, I added Baffling End and Flame Sweep. Fry is a super important card against the Simic Flash and Esper matchups. Unbreakable Formation, just another one against board stall, whatnot. Experimenter Frenzy comes in a lot, especially up against the Simic Cancer, which I'm calling that Simic Cancer. I hate that deck. This just helps us get a whole lot more cards for free, and if you bait them into countering something and then hit them with the Frenzy, it is probably GG. And Flame Sweep really just gives you a one-sided board clear. The only things we're going to hit of ours in our deck is an Unascended Skymarcher Aspirant and Night tokens, which honestly you may not even run into those cards playing this deck. So I hope you guys enjoy. There's some gameplay coming up, and if you want to check out my other stuff, I've got a write-up coming out on Aether Hub, which is, I take an in-depth look at any of the deck lists I play. I usually test things for about a week before I do the write-up and do the YouTube video post, and other than that, we stream on Twitch a good bit. We're having a big time with that, and a lot of new people in Discord, and we're going to be doing a monthly tournament, so stay on the lookout for that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and here are the gameplay. It's not terrible. So even if you play Pegasus on turn 1, it still can't attack unless it goes with a haster. So, oh boy. There we go. I meant to go import that list. Sounds like a spirit. Okay. It was a spirit. Ooh. We got a red source. Benalia. If we hit a land, we can do 1, 2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we hit a land. Now that's troublesome. So we do hit the land. I mean, we set up Aurelia actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This puts more power on the board. We want to swing. Because that Sky Knight is going to be a knight. I'm just going to give this a shot. So if we swing, he blocks 2, kills 2 things. But he takes 4. Not worth. We can play Aurelia and target the Sky Knight Legionnaire. Okay. So if he blocks the 2 biggest toughness, he takes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably worth it. We've got the other Aurelia. And this has trample, so he takes 10 plus 2, 12. I'm not going to sit there and let 2, 3, 5s hold me back from winning the game, though. Yeah. Oh, okay. So he's only got 2 blockers. Okay. Okay. Maybe 3 blockers. See, we got 5 flyers. We could play Safari right here. Oh, you're just dead right here, right? Could unsummon. I'm going to put it on the Pegasus. No. We put it on Tomic. Tomic can survive. Okay. Block 2, take a shitload. How do we play this? Oh, Fry? Yeah, Fry comes in for sure. Do we care about Unbreakable Formation? Maybe. Conclave Tribunal might be slow because he's playing cheap stuff. Is he playing white? We only saw blue, right? I mean, protection from white is a big deal if he doesn't have it. Safari, we might get there with Safari. What would we play instead? Just gonna try it. It's like basically the same hand. He's probably got his 1/1 flyer dude now. Instant speed. It's a real card. He is playing white. He's swinging. Could Conclave Tribunal the... Oh, hell yeah. Could Conclave Tribunal the favorable winds. Could take his dude. I think I'll take the Phantom. This race feels really bad, actually. So if we play Sky Knight, we have to tap our entire board. Spell Pierce. Ooh, that sucks. Let's see what he plays. That right there is why we should be in blue. No way you don't attack here. Alright. It's about to call him a bitch. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Counterspell. Word. There we go. Calculated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. I suppose he could have enough buff in hand to just kill us. What is he just holding priority for nothing? Okay, so 2 3/3s. I understand the appeal of that card. Take 5. sick fucking top deck. So if we had Unbreakable Formation here, we'd win. I think we cut a land. Alright, but so we get a swing for 2. He blocks 2, 4, takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't get there. We'll just see how we have to block. Okay. Just means we can't full block that. That's the only way we can survive this turn. Take 2 right there. Lose everything. But that's okay. Maybe. Alright, so. Fuck. We would have lethaled him if we found a Conclave Tribunal. That was super close. He risked it for that. He should not have attacked. He shouldn't have played that attack like that. We took out Conclave Tribunal? Okay. We'll go back up on that one. Just gonna have to cut Safara. That doesn't really matter so much. And I want those. I guess we just cut the last Safara. That's not going to come into play. I mean, it could. If we get a fat board state with a bunch of flyers, this is a really big deal. Aurelia is the more aggressive option, though. Shit. We can't keep that. I don't know if we keep this. I mean, we keep this. I don't know what we get rid of. I mean, the Conclave Tribunal, I suppose. I mean, this is the aggro plan. I have a feeling we're about to lose this game. Lay him into his diamond promo. Could get rid of a land. But we know we can cast 1, 2, 3 this way. I mean, we run 20, 23 lands. We just have to trust we're going to get there. We need all that shit. Oh, did he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The fuck did he just mulligan to? Is he at 4? There's no way he's at 4. What? He's at 4. What the fuck? Stranger Things is like pop culture references meets nerd references meets a thriller. It's pretty good. Really, really well directed. I mean, the writing's on point. Has some supernatural shit going on. It's a hodgepodge of different stuff. But it's a good show, in my opinion. I like it a lot. With him at 4, he shocked that in. Does he got a counterspell? So I'm gonna conclave. Oh wait a minute, I can't. Shit. If we get a creature, if we get a 1-drop, or no, we need a land. If we get a land, I'm hitting that. I'm hitting that baffling in. Fuck me, dude. When you know you put the land on the bottom. That's an extra 3/3 though. Wow. It's like this. He mulls to 4. We put the land on the bottom. Should have put Benalia on bottom. Wow. This deck let me down. Absolutely let me down. I don't think I've ever lost a game where the guy mulliganed to 4. I'll never play this deck again. Oh shit. I mean, he's probably got a counterspell, right? So let's get that out of there. Do I need to punch him? He's at 18, probably not. We can block now. I will trade Spectral Sailor for Pegasus. He can draw a card with it. That's got to be a counter. Double block. It's a draw card, okay. Okay. It's a decent. We really slowed down his game plan there too. Man, I guess it's alright, main board. Just a 2/1. So I'm going for the Conclave Tribunal also. Puts a lot of power back on the board. We gain 5 more power for hitting that Baffling in. So he hits Sky Knight right there. What the fuck? He ran he brought in Demystify. I didn't even... Did I even show him? Considering I also... Oh, for Benalia also. Okay. What a dumb fucking play. Like... Okay. You got it, bro. Take 8. Just in case it's a Spell Pierce. Don't care. Okay. Well. Don't think he plays 2 blockers. Oh, he could actually. Hanged Executioner. He could still play Hanged Executioner. I still think this deck let me down. That was way harder than it needed to be. This is a real deck. We finally drew that card, and we have to mulligan. That's much better. Do we pitch the removal and go full aggro? We got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try it. We don't know what he's playing, so. Pegasus. Dude, I'm gonna reset my machine here in a minute. Like, this game is freezing all the time. Am I dropping frames on the stream? Unsummon my 2/1. Better unsummon this one. Oh, it's probably like I'm gonna go with the 2/1 cost plays. He for sure would have countered that one, so that was good. Okay. Do we make him counter this one? Like, which one do we value more? We've got 5 lands. 2 lands too many. Merfolk Trickster will trade for that. Alright, 2 Essence Scatters. The top 9 cards. Alright. It's looking familiar. Oh, he's real stuck on lands. Ooh. I'm going for the Sky Knight. Because if he has to spend like Syncopate here, actually if he plays Syncopate we still cast it, but a 3rd Essence Scatter though. Okay. Cutthroat. Hey, now this is the match we were looking for, so let's see. So he goes Sinister Sabotage. Fuck, man, I don't know. We've drawn entirely too many lands. We already know how to sideboard though. Merfolk Trickster, okay. Wham! Alright, we got wide. See, that's just that Merfolk Trickster is just a stopgap right now. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So land or token, and we get Flying Aspirant. So he's trying to figure out like what to cast, whether or not to attack. If he attacks, I'm all for it. All right. Oof. Can we draw more lands, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 12 in a 22 lander. I'll pet you, kitty. Do we attack with the 2/2 here? Ooh. I mean, this one kind of sucks because he's probably got a counterspell, right? I don't think we attack with the 2/2. Alright, so he gets the free block. That's the way he should have done it first. Should have attacked with the 2/2, I think. Probably would have traded. There's no surprises if he counters this right here. So we know how we're attacking. Alright. I'm just gonna... I mean, he could double block a token, keep his dude alive, not take a bunch of damage. Yeah. Take 6. I mean, we get rid of 2 tricksters. Doesn't really feel good, but this game would have been completely different if we didn't draw, 24 lands. It's not over, but we've got some top decking to do, and he's probably got. I mean, we need to top deck card after card after card. Okay. So we have lethal showing. Alrighty. So we cut feather. We're never casting this thing, right? We cut it every game. Feels good. We can cast Fry, can't be countered, can blow up anything blue. I think it's pretty good. We don't care about pro white. We do want Frenzy. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, we don't care about Unbreakable Formation either. So we go Frenzy, 3 Fry. Maybe we don't 3. Maybe we don't play the 4th Frenzy. God, my game is lagging. Alright. We got him. Showing Simic Flash. What's good? Watch us lose. Watch us lose. Opponent goes first. We got no 1-drop. We've got 2 lands, Fry, and a dude. I think it's worth. My God, my nose is itching so bad. My allergies. These frame drops, man. Alright, we've got 3. So, does he counter this? So we can go for the Fry on the Cutthroat, because I mean he really wants to play that, ride it to victory. But I mean we really like having this card down too. So he had double Essence Scatter in may as well. Unsummon, Cutthroat, Spectral Pirate. Alright. I'm going to attack first with this before I cast Fry and see what happens. Because he could play... No, he's not playing Trickster. Because he's only got 1 blue. We know we can get Benalia down. Just gonna play Benalia. Got 2 Benalia. This is a night. If we had another red, we could go Sky Knight and Fry. You can see what he does. This won't touch the ambusher. Kind of sucks. Ooh, now we can do both. That's awesome. It's a good pickup. If he plays ambusher, we lose our token for free. So that kind of sucks. So let's see what happens when we play Sky Knight Vanguard, because he shocked that in. It could be Mystic. If he plays Mystic, I'm gonna fry the Cutthroat, and then see if he wants to trade the Mystic. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? It goes to a 4/3. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter because he'll block with it anyways. Probably blocks with it. Fry OP, man. Fry, you know, I thought Fry was going to be good, but honestly, that card's way better than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, I did spend the gems on the Chandra art package. It's like 600, 800, something like that. I did it when I spent that $100 on the the buy box. All right, he only has one blue available, so. This is a tricky one. I'm not sure what's better. I mean, I think getting the Benalia countered here is better than getting Aurelia countered here because he doesn't have any Flyers yet. It does look fun. I really haven't really looked at the list in depth. Okay, he's trading. Dude, I've got this hair on my nose. I've got to go get the clippers. Alright, counterspell. Ooh, it's not a counterspell. We should have went for the Aurelia then. He's probably looking for that wolf. I'm telling you, this deck is good against Simic Flash. It's gotta be. Oh, he wanted whatever that was, so probably was the wolf. We could Conclave Tribunal, nothing. He doesn't play anything here. He goes wolf when I swing. Wolf costs 4. He could have Essence Capture or Scatter or whatever and wolf on this turn. Could have Frilled Mystic. Okay, so we can do this and Aurelia. So I'm gonna use this first main to try to bait something out. Act like I'm a noob. Act like I'm bad. Okay. Wolf comes in. Five. What the shit? I didn't know that was an instant. That's actually fucking hilarious. Okay, whatever. You got it, bro. It's a non-land permanent. Unlucky. Fuck. Do you get out of this one, bro? You got 2 unsummons. Fucking Awakening of V2 Ghazi. They don't play that card. Yo, shit, we got the Experimental Frenzy. Alright, let's see what happens. Wham. What the fuck ever. There's no way you play Awakening of V2 Ghazi. Yeah, Mentor and then the thing. Yep. That's what we were gonna mentor on. Okay, Spectral Sailor. Okay. Okay. Frilled Mystic. Ooh. Trade for token. Block 4 damage. Block 4 damage. Take 5. Oh shit, I forgot that gives trample. Takes 8. Oh, it doesn't have a color. I'm telling you, man. The fact that they fly and you get to play Aurelia